So we got the latest update. This is 2020.44.10.2. This is the third FSD beta update that we have, and I'm taking up a mountainous road. It's a little bit wet, so I slowed it down just because that's what I would normally do anyways. But either way, you can notice that the UI looks really good. It's more centralized and centrally focused to show you also too what's going on around it. Obviously we're on a one-way road. I was doing some driving, and the 4 lanes on each side were showing up a lot more. And but here, you know, we're on a one-way road, but either way you can see that the steering wheel, like the autopilot, the miles per hour, everything else is kind of decentralized now. It's at the bottom, so it makes it a little bit harder to visualize or see. But either way, it's about the visualization because it needs to really show what's going on. So I'm gonna manually put on my high beams again for y'all, just so you can see it. We're doing a mountain road, and again, it's about 2.6 miles. Again, this is what this is about. This is about getting, just seeing how it does. But my initial impressions are that this is handling a lot better. Yeah, so we're making a right here, going on this road. So just initial impressions are that, interesting, it did do a little bit of extra braking there, but I think it's also partially because those bushes were kind of like poking out on the side. But my initial impressions are it feels like it's handling these roads a lot better and with more confidence. And again, it's staying a little bit more, I think, on the left side of the road, partially because of the fact that, you know, on the right, you know, there's a lot of bushes and debris, and actually you can kind of see that, you know, there's not necessarily cliffs per se, but things to go down. So this is pretty much doing exactly how I would be driving, and what I would be doing. And the good thing is you can see far enough down the road where if another car comes, it will adjust. And we've seen that today, especially if you guys have been tuning in. You know, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, make sure if this is your first time, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell. You know, I'll be posting videos. But either way, this is dope. Very, very cool. Okay, so, and some of you that have been following this channel, you know that I've been pretty transparent about the GoPro and the fact that it can only handle that it can only handle up to 9 minutes of video, and then it cuts it off. Alright, so we got a fat hairpin coming up here. So looking forward to see how this handles, and it's slowing up as it heads into this massive turn. This is awesome. Woo! Sorry for some of my antics. I know some of you probably are a little bit annoyed, like, why are you getting so excited? I think the big thing is just that I know some of you, I mean, this is huge, right? What Tesla is accomplishing is this is first time, and I'm very blessed to be one of the first people to be out here testing this. You know, some of you that are on Twitter, you know, you'll notice the usual suspects that are doing it, but I am not taking any of this for granted. I'm trying to, every time I get in the car, try to take this as the first time I'm doing it. But either way, it's been so cool to just see all of these updates. This is the third one. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit so we can go a little faster. Speed limit is 30. What I'm hoping to see, I mean, not that I'm like, you literally can't make this up, but what I'm trying to see is if we can see a deer, right? I mean, obviously that can be dangerous, but the point isn't for anything to happen to anybody. The point is to see how FSD beta will respond, or literally like kind of really any animal. These turns are getting pretty tight, but I'm going to slow it down. My own personal preference. It kind of was taking that last turn a little bit, was the word brash, so I just, that's why I sent the feedback in, because all of our feedback is feeding into the system, and I'm literally trying to get this thing better for this push to happen to everybody, but we'll see. Who knows? This is what some of you that have been owners for a while and have had the fully purchased FSD software, this is what you've been waiting for, and so the sooner it gets to you, the better, but it's got to be right. You don't want to screw this up. But the reality is that Tesla is killing it. They are so far ahead of the game that no one else is even on the same wavelengths as they are. Alright, so either way, I'm going to kill this video. I'm going to take it further. So thank you for tuning in.